I finally know what the key to success at university is. And I probably should have known this a long while ago, but it's only recently during this pandemic that I finally realized what the one simple key to success at university is. And no, it's not getting drunk every single Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Monday. And funny enough, right now, I'm actually in my first ever open book 24-hour university exam for Principles of Corporate Finance, and I'm honestly praying that it's going well. Because I'll probably watch this, Dylan, just make sure you go back and check your adding up and stuff, but yeah, today I wanted to talk about the one simple key to success at university. But it's taken me up until this pandemic to finally realize what the one simple key is, and it was so on my mind, I was like, I must share this with you guys. This will, in all honesty, probably be the last ever piece of university advice I give, ever. And the piece of advice is, make sure you have friends on your course. I don't know if that's a bit of an anticlimactic piece of advice, but basically, over the last few weeks, I've been stuck inside revising 4 or 5 hours a day behind a desk. It's very painful when you're not with your friends revising, but the one single thing that has kept me going is every now and then having a Zoom call, seeing my friends' messages, seeing my friends get the answers completely wrong, or just chatting absolute rubbish in the group chat for economics. Shout out the boys, of course, and not only is it great for morale and like re-energizing, like every time, okay, put it like this, every time I see a message in the econ group chat, I'm like more energized and inspired to do some revision. Wow, that sounded cringy, yeah. I get re-energized from seeing messages. And let's say when things are back to normal and you have lectures that are not online, having friends in your class that kind of like, they make you want to go to lectures to see your mates who you haven't seen in a while, it's great. If you had to listen to one piece of advice I ever gave, it would be make an effort with people on your course at university. Yeah, that is the final piece of advice I would give to you guys going to university. Make friends on your course. Now, if you're in first year, you feel like you've got a group, you know, don't shut the door off. You know what, the people I sat with in first year, one of them went to a different university, one of them changed course, obviously I studied abroad, and then the other two who I sat with in first year, in third year, I was doing about 4 of the same classes. I saw him in one seminar the whole year. Thinking about it, I saw him more times in Salvo's, the club, than I did in any of my lectures or seminars. I was meant to be in loads of classes with him, but he just never came. Now, I found out the maddest thing as well the other day. Obviously, university next year might be online. That'll be the biggest joke ever if you're paying same fees for online university. But, right, there's a way to cheat the system, and I figured this would be particularly useful for anybody who's studying abroad right now. So I've got friends that are in Australia studying abroad and they had to come back early. But where their classes still count towards their final grade, they have to stay up and go to their online classes on Zoom in Australia at like 4 AM UK time. And the reason why they have to is because they get participation marks in countries like Australia at University of Sydney. So their sleep schedule ruined. They have to wake up and pay attention like really early in the morning, but there are so many Zoom hacks you can do to get around this, right? So in case anybody is one of them people that has to get up super early because their Zoom classes they have to go to are like 4 AM, watch this. Okay, so you go on Zoom, right? And then take a screenshot of yourself, probably best with like a thinking face on, so I'm gonna be able like this, and then take a screenshot of the screen, right? Like this, as if you're thinking about a question or a problem they might be asking. Then change your virtual background to, let's say, that screenshot you just took, yeah? And you can see it on screen right now. Then you can leave like this, and oh, okay, look, it basically looks like I'm still in the class even though I'm gone. This is literally the perfect hack for if you ever have to go to a class and you don't want to go to it, just do this. However, when they ask you a question, that's when it gets a bit tricky. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. Leave a like, subscribe, look at this. And I'll see you at some point soon, maybe with an exam live stream. Maybe. Would that get me disqualified?
All up in my head, that's how I behave. Passing up the same, waking up the same. All up in my head, that's just how I behave.